Hi, I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we are one of 25 Taylor Guitars online preferred dealers in the world. And we're excited to bring you the best Taylor guitars like this Taylor 714 CE. You can see it and everything we have in Taylor guitars, hundreds of Taylor guitars in stock right at empiremusic.com. You can chat with us through the site. You can see our 0% options. You can give us a call, 412-343-5299. You can call or text me directly, 412-915-7118. And we will hook you up with an amazing Taylor guitar because we do full factory setups and inspections on everything we sell. Not just an inspection, a full factory setup and inspection to make sure it's ready to play just like Taylor would intend it to be. So, why should you get a Taylor 714 CE? Well, let's talk about it. The 714 CE is Taylor's iconic shape, the Grand Auditorium body shape with cutaway. This is Taylor guitars, this body shape. This is what made them the brand that they are today, and while they offer many shapes now, the Grand Auditorium is the soul of the line. It's really the heartbeat of what Taylor guitar players experience. It's great because it's not as big as a Dreadnought, not small, so it gives you that big full sound of bigger guitars, but the definition and ability to play articulate, defined notes like a smaller guitar. If you've ever been to a Taylor Roadshow, they call these the Swiss Army knives, and I always find that to be kind of funny because Swiss Army knives do provide you lots of options. I tend to find them not to be always the most useful. I think they give you lots of okay choices. The Grand Auditorium really can do everything at a high level, which is what makes it so special. The 714 stands out in the line because it is a Lutz spruce top, which is unique to it, an East Indian rosewood back and sides, a premium combination. Lutz spruce grows between Engelmann spruce and Sitka spruce in Alaska, and through cross-pollination, it has given us Lutz, and Lutz is powerful like Adirondack, broken in like Engelmann, and it gives it the ability to play light to heavy like Sitka. It's really a really impressive wood. It's fun to play these guitars because it really responds to you and what you're asking it to do. When you play lightly, it gives you the tone right away. When you open up, it gives you more headroom. You really attack the instrument. It can give you plenty of volume. I mean, really a phenomenal instrument. The V-Class bracing works great with this because it gives it more balance, more mids. Rosewood have extra bass, extra treble, less mids. So sometimes guitars like that can end up sounding kind of tinny because when you strum through a chord, when the mids aren't present, you get to that top end and it's really brash. Here, the V-Class kind of edges all that out. The bass is very full and powerful. The top end is, I think, the best way to describe it, like a grand piano, very sparkly, but still with body. And the mids give you plenty of presence, so when you're playing fingerstyle or lead, it's going to be heard. Really a phenomenal instrument. Other appointments, Koa binding, ebony fingerboard and bridge. It's really understated, but it is really elegant. Mahogany neck, Taylor hardware. Just really spectacular guitar, and the tops are beautiful. So let's go through the sonic operation of the guitar. What's it sound like, right? Dynamic range and how do the mid perform is the two staples of, I think, of all my videos and what I think are the most important things about a guitar, because when you pick up an instrument, you want to make sure you are playing the guitar is not playing you. If you pick up an instrument and you're a fingerstyle guitar player and all of a sudden you pick up a Dreadnought and you become Johnny Cash, that's cool, but that's not what you are, right? You're now being played by the guitar. The guitar is playing you. You want to make sure you have an instrument that allows you to flourish with the style and attack that you have, your preferences. So the dynamic range is a big part of that because that lets us know, can we play quietly, can we play heavy, can we play in between, what can it do? And I think you'll find this guitar to be rather impressive. Let's check it out. This guitar really is kind of shocking at both ends of the spectrum. With the light attack, it immediately fills the room. You'll notice that you'll feel the guitar move, the tone pushing through vibration. You'll feel it against your body. Always a sign of a premium instrument. You don't want to pick up an acoustic guitar and it be heavy, and you don't want it to pick it up and feel it dead. And that can happen in any price point, right? You can buy guitars like that. Taylor's phenomenal because they use premium woods that are thinner. Their bracing pattern is really superior for their design and the tone they're going for. And as soon as you touch it, man, it feels like you could literally, if you could light this up, you'd see that sound pushing through the guitar and you'd feel it against you. Really, really a powerful experience, because then as you dig in just a little bit harder, you feel it more. You feel the guitar wanting to give you more. But when you're playing lightly, you get plenty of tone, you put plenty of body. It doesn't sound thin. And that's really the grand auditorium shape at work. But as you start to increase your strumming, that bottom end, you start to feel it start pumping. And it really just continues to fill. And it's almost, like if you watch Anthony's bass videos, you watch a band building up in a song and you hear that bass start to drive. Well, this here is kind of like that. It gives you that bass. It's pushing, pushing, pushing until you're really attacking at a level that after that becomes, I don't want to say unnatural because everyone plays at a different style, but at a certain point, you're just making noise to make noise. You're just being loud to be loud. And if you really need to have super, super over the top volume, buy a bigger guitar. But here, you can really play with any other room full of guitar players and be heard with this. It's really, really impressive. Now, the middle of the instrument is another sneaky part because Lutz gives us the mature tone that's a little bit more body, a little bit more kind of broken in, sounding more woodsy, organic. I don't love adjectives like that, but that's how they're often described. I think you'll find here that when you strum through this, you're gonna find that you get plenty of body, but you get the definition and the focus that you don't typically get when you have the choice of body. You get both here, so let's check it out. It's really stunning when you hear, like, just through scale work how fat the guitar sounds, but you don't lose the clarity. When you get down here, you hear that briskness at the top. It's really, really just crisp, but not brittle. It's a phenomenally designed instrument. 714 CE is an instrument that could fit as anyone's main guitar. You could hand this to any player in any style and hand it to them as a main guitar and perform with it or record with it or have as their only instrument at home. Or it could be a part of a great collection because it really can stand out and it does unique things too. I'd love for you to go to empiremusic.com, check out the Taylor selection. We have tons, over 150, 200 Taylor guitars in stock all the time. We give you full factory setup on everything. We have 0% financing options. We'll hook you up with a great deal. Just give us a call, 412-343-5299. Chat with us through the site. Call or text me directly, 412-915-7118. I almost forgot my own phone number. We'll hook you up and get you taken care of. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you dig our videos. I'm Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with the Taylor 714 CE.